Today I'm going to show you how I took these and made this. Hello, welcome to another edition of Southpaw Creative. I am your host, AJ. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for all of your feedback from my last video, which was the top 3 best colored pencils in my personal and artistic opinion. I really enjoy all the feedback, and I really want to thank all the subscribers for subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing and whatever. So just keep it coming. I hope that the new intro is not as loud as the last one. I kind of listen to you guys and like to accommodate. I adjust the volume on it, and hopefully that'll be a little bit more attractive to listen to and less shocking whenever it comes on. So I apologize for that. Today I want to get into one of the reasons why I love doing art, which is sketching and kind of rediscovering your love for drawing just through sketching, even though this is a formal piece that'll be going into a project. This is The Rumor and the White Violin from Umbrella Academy, which is a comic by Gerard Way and Gabriel Ba, I think or Bay. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. I apologize. If you have not read that comic, I highly, highly recommend it. It's amazing, and it's won an Eisner Award, so if you're not familiar with it, get acquainted with it. You'll love it. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of go through some things today, and it's not really a review of the watercolors so much as just the unfolding of this and my personal journey with art lately. I'm just going to show you a reference of these characters for those of you who are not familiar. I'm going to show it to you in the form of an action figure that's still in the box, so because I love the box, I didn't want to take them out. And I can't show you a copywritten photo because that wouldn't be cool. But this is the White Violin. I don't know if you can see her or not, but she's literally a living violin, and she's an amazing character. She's probably one of the strongest characters in the first series of the Umbrella Academy. So, but things get out of hand with her, but I really adore her. And then, let's find the rumor. She's the other female character, and you can see her outfit, and she's pretty cool. I guess the reason why So just real quick, as I mentioned before, I used the Holbein gouache sort of at the very end for the background and to kind of go over some of these really bright areas of her hair. And I kind of mixed in opera rose with violet, and on this side, and on white violins I used cobalt and turquoise blue for this area right here, just to kind of give you an idea of how I created those looks for reference sake. I also want to mention that, I may have mentioned it before, right here through her cheekbones and everything, I had kind of started to get things a little bit too dark for her, and she's completely, you know, bleach white, so I wanted to make those stand out, and instead of using masking fluid like I should have probably in the beginning, I used something called Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. It is a kind of an ink-like substance, and it is solid white, and it's permanent, so it won't wet too much with the color. I got a little bit of a color interference there, but for the most part it worked really, really well. So if you make mistakes with, you know, white colors, want to use highlights, that's a good option for you, an alternative to masking fluid. And sometimes masking fluid can be a little bit tedious and peeling off and stuff, so it's just up to you as an artist. I'm going to show you just a little bit of, with this one particular color of these Kuretake watercolors. This color right here worked really well with giving her that shimmer that I needed. And she's not shimmery in the comic, but I just thought it'd be a nice added touch. And as you can see, let me zoom in here. I started using the watercolor pods just to keep things loose at first with a round brush, and I also used a bright brush and just real transparent. Then I decided to use the Kuretake on her eyelids and kind of slowly built up layers. There was a challenge here because she's like bleach white, as I said before, and you didn't want to get too dark and you didn't want to get too much color on her. So the pastels worked really well. Using some purple and some bright red, and most of the Kuretake went on to the rumor, whereas the Violin got more of the watercolor pods until the end, where I really darkened in some edges. And I decided to use a very, very small brush to outline their faces. And with the Rumors jacket, I didn't want to go straight black except for the t-shirt, which is the Umbrella Academy t-shirt. So just adding in some depth using the flesh tones from the watercolor pods on the Rumor, because there is no flesh tone with the Kuretake. And using a micron pen to create the violin effect on her body. Adding in layers slowly, being very careful about it. And adding a little color for the background there. I love that both of these can be very transparent but be opaque as well. And just tightening up some spots with a tiny brush.